Well, hello there. Look, I delayed the live, so I thought, do you know what? You can't go a whole day without seeing my beautiful face. So I thought I'd do a short video just to, cover two quick elements that some other people are already talking about. Firstly, Mad Greek Restaurant. Well, the owners come forward and said that Brian Koberger didn't actually go to the restaurant. Hadn't been seen, didn't go there. Disputing it. No, didn't happen. I just don't understand. Because personally, my thought would be, why would he not go there? Why would he not? It's a restaurant which, quite rightfully, look, I didn't mean that it was specifically a vegan restaurant. I just meant that it catered for vegans. They had some stuff there. Naughty. Do you know what I mean? But look, why would he not go there? I don't understand. You know, he went over there 12 times, lived nearby. This seemed to be the place to go. There's a better place that had stuff around. He's supposed to be a vegan, and they do vegan food. So, you know, kind of, why would he not go? Anyway, but he's saying he didn't go there. So, who knows? Another thing that, even that is clear as mud. Like every single thing else around this case, typically, whenever there's something that happens, like a murder or someone going missing around one of these type of places, nothing is ever clear. Nothing is ever straightforward. Everything has to be this convoluted ball of wool that just you can't ask a question and get a straight answer on anything. Anyway, I digress. Next, the calls to Jack. And this is Jack DeCure, the ex of Kaylee. We know, well, I say we know, we've been led to believe that there was numerous calls made to Jack on that night. And many people have been like, well, that's really weird, that's really strange, why do they keep calling him? And look, Mr. Gonsalves has come to the rescue and he's cleared it all up for everyone. Said, look, what has happened here is that Kaylee had all of a sudden realised that because she'd had these thoughts that Jack, she wouldn't ever replace Jack. You know, even though she was moving on with her life, she was moving to Texas, she was starting a new chapter, she bought herself a new Range Rover because she knew she was starting this new, she always was concerned that she would never meet another Jack. And, that all this sort of came to a head on this specific night, and she decided to call Jack over and over again, and she would do anything to get him to answer, and that's it. Now, I think that he may just be speculating, or is he just aware that this is a rumour that's going rampant? It's causing people to sort of look at different things and different potentials, and he's just trying to shut it down like any good father would. You tell me, is that what happened here? Did Kaylee on this specific night just decide that she wanted to get back with Jack? She was going to call and, and set things straight for the future. And look, these two little elements, are they important? They're not really. They're not really important. At the end of the day, we've got 4 victims. We've got someone who's been arrested. It's going to be likely that we don't hear anything now until the hammer drops on it. And, the rest is history. And like I said earlier, there's no element of this case that seems to be straightforward or clear. Nothing whatsoever. And I did say, tomorrow in the live, I'm going to, talk about some of the various and numerous rabbit holes that there are. And not to really add fuel to the fire, but just to look at it as a whole and look at what a mess things turn into. And we have to kind of work out whether this is just, when there's a crime like this, it attracts not only people who are interested in true crime, but it attracts a different breed of person who are just obsessed with turning things into a mess. Or indeed, is it that there are people out there who can see that there are things that are not right and they want to bring people's attention to it when they've just finally had enough? Who knows? But we know there's a lot of things around this case that are being said. Now, we don't know how true they are, if they are true, if they're not, if they're just the aforementioned lunatics are out. But they're there, and they're being said, and they're being said for a reason. And we'll talk about it. But for now, that's the two things. Mad Greek Restaurant, he weren't there apparently, and Kaylee was calling Jack because she wanted to get back with him. Let me know down below. What do you think?